Hello everyone and welcome back to Kirby Power Paintbrush. Actually, I probably called this Rainbow Curse. No, not Rainbow Curse, Canvas Curse. Because, you know, you gotta make sure things are SEO'd for the Americans, apparently. Because, yeah, it's the same with, what's it called? Fortune Street. Which actually in the EU version, which obviously we play being in Europe, so I just spam the microphone there, it's called Boomtown. But you get a lot more hits, we've noticed, if you call them Fortune Street rather than Boomtown. Despite the fact that when we... Oh, get out. That when we fire up the game, it very clearly says Fortune Street on the start. By the way, in case anyone was wondering, absolutely planning on doing more Fortune Street. We just have the unfortunate issue of... Oh, shit, did I lose... Oh. Do I want to go all the way back and get a burning? Because there's metal there we can get from burning, which sounds... Oh, there's a burning right here. Yeah, let's get him and let's take that up there. Yeah, more Fortune Street definitely on the list. The issue is we just about worked out a system where we could do it remotely during COVID, which is pretty cool. And then the dragon went ahead and moved to fucking California. Which means that remote systems or not, we have the unfortunate issue of timing. That, like, dragon's a hard man to pin down at the best of times. And when he's 8 hours behind us, that's like literally... If he's going to do it in an evening, means we have to, you know, get up at 3 a.m. to record. And if he's going to do it in the daytime, he's too busy for that. So we're probably going to try and do a one. You'll have noticed there's been a lot of content recently with me, Bard, Stag, and the boy. We're going to try and do some more Fortune Street with that. But all kind of plans at the moment for recording sessions obviously have, not necessarily obviously, but have been, I assure you, put on hiatus whilst my house move goes ahead. Hence why I'm doing this, even my own bloody plans for recording have gone on hiatus, so everything is on hiatus. But the good news is the new house is... So compared to where I am at the moment, which is for the Bard, about a 5-hour drive, and about a 4-hour drive for the Stag. The new place is about an hour's drive, if that, for the Bard, and about a 3-minute drive for the Stag. It's actually faster to walk, probably, than actually even drive it necessarily. So look forward to some more Stag and Bard content. That does put me further away from the boy, but hey, we'll figure that all out. He'll just have to fly up to Scotland and figure it out that way. This is Ghost Grounds, by the way. Haven't really been paying attention to what we're doing. Enjoying, though, the kind of... Okay, it's gone a bit away. There was almost like a slightly... Oh, my brain's gone stupid. I'm only thinking Da Vinci, and it's not Da Vinci. Van Gogh style background that everyone likes. Yeah, I remember I asked a Dutch friend of mine, because I wanted to settle the debate. He was like... So I said, kind of, is it pronounced... Like, I want to know, in Dutch, is it pronounced Van Gogh or Van Gogh? And he was like, neither, you idiot. Like, everyone who speaks English is wrong. I was like, go on. Yeah, and he was like, yeah, it's Van Gogh. So that at least makes me feel better in the whole Van Gogh or Van Gogh thing. Is, you know what? You're all wrong. And also, coincidentally as well, Dutch is, of course, a deeply beautiful language. With a lot of sounds in it, which are just so easy on the ears. You gotta love it. Still never actually been to the Netherlands, you know? It's one of very few of the kind of the big main ones in Europe that I've not been to. You know, I've been to like France, Spain, Germany, Belgium even, Greece, not Portugal, but that's soon. In September I'm going. But somehow the Netherlands has never come up. Sure, it will be. I'll go at some point, I imagine. If only because I enjoy cycling, so that's what they do there, right? Oh no, I've nearly been killed by a waddle-doo. Oh, right, no, there we go. You might hear as well, by the way, you probably, I don't know if it picked up on the microphone there, future doctor will have to, oh shit, find out. Right, we need to, need to not do that is what we need to do. And yet, here we are. Why did I go that way? That was the stupidest way to go around that bloke. Boop! We're fine. Right, let's go straight up there. Avoid any of that nonsense. But yeah, that weird blooping noise you'll occasionally hear in the background is my office has temporarily become home to my homebrew cherry wine as well. We have a cherry tree in the garden. This is in the old house. I say the old house. Obviously, I still live here now. And we'll do just at the point this airs, but end of July, well, mid-July, we're moving to the new place, which... I mean, it does have a tree in the front garden. I don't think it's a cherry tree, though. Looks like a cherry tree, maybe. Either way, the cherry tree in this garden, which one of the few things I miss about this place, is it bears live cherries. Like live cherries, but like functional cherries, which is unusual for, you know, the north of England. Not a place I associate with cherries, but it bears cherries which are edible, certainly. They're not the best, but they're edible, but they make really good wine, we learnt. So me and Sprite have been producing some homemade cherry wine here for a while, and we've just done this year's cherry harvest. And you know, you just slap it into a little bottle with some yeast. But then the really funny thing is it sits there, in the spooge. Oh, this is some classic... This is all some classic Kirby music. I think most of the music in this game is, frankly. I mean, there's other than the painting thing, there's not many new mechanics in this, beyond, you know, your standard Kirby game stuff anyway. Yeah, so you slap the cherries and some juice into a kind of... into a massive, well, it's kind of in like a 5-litre jug thing down to my left, and then you got an airlock in the top, which means air can get out, not get in, but it means basically air pressure builds up in this kind of water-filled airlock, and then when pressure gets high enough, it goes bleh, and suddenly releases it with a kind of burping sound. So if you hear that, I would say you know it's not me. It's unlikely to be me. Don't get me wrong. I definitely do make bodily function noises on recording, and everyone who's watched for long enough will absolutely be able to verify that. But that's a rare case of a biological sounding noise, which has in fact not been made by me. Oh, spark. Let's have that. That's a fun power. I'm on the wrong damn side. There we go. And let's stun him. And spark, please. So how did that... Did I just... Oh, it's like an up spark. That's an unusual one. There we go. Get in the hole, you idiot. Oh, Christ. Right. There we go. And we're good. Yeah, shooting directly vertically upwards. I don't know. Oh! I was going to say I don't know how useful that is, but it might be useful here. Oh, I actually don't even need to use a power. I just boot these. Actually, I boot them and it inflates them, but the Curbster does just kill them directly, so... Perhaps that's better. And is that... Oh, no, it's not the end. It's the special rainbow door when we get to the end. Yeah, I always get confused. Oh, that's like paint-proof. Oh, that's... They are... I talked about them not introducing new mechanics, but apparently I was talking shit, and that was enough to kill me. Apparently that phased me significantly. There was a bloop again there. I'll turn up the glooper so you can hear it slightly. What we've started affectionately referring to it as. Ooh. Right, there we go. I'm kind of going up here, so I'm going to continue going up. Oh no, I've got a hippo soap bubble. Who's seen that video of mine? Did I do that? I'm pretty sure I did a video in Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Otherwise, the reference to hippo soap bubbles will make absolutely no sense at all. I'm so sure I did that. Well, I mean, you'll know, viewer, rather than me, and you can check. If I check, I'll make a twat of myself here. Oh, tornadoes are power, isn't it? Yeah! Alright, let's head down. Oh, at least I can still physically break stuff while I'm doing this. Oh, shit. Oh, but, well, there was tornado, everyone. Cool. Alright, let's do this again. Right, so it says tap, then do a thing, and then... Okay, no, that was about the mechanism I was doing. What's my high score? 1,010 centimeters. Oh, beasted it! 1,270 centimeters. What's that? That's 10 meters. I had a moment. Right. Don't get me wrong. I love the old metric units. They're very handy for a lot of stuff, but I really struggle with centimeters, weirdly, because I'm like, my brain, when I see centimeters, sees millimeters, so I see 1,200 centimeters, I'm like, a kilometer? No, not a kilometer, you fucking idiot. Well, there I'm multiplying by the wrong 1,000. But I see that much, I'm like, oh, that's a meter. But it's like, it's weird that the whole thing is based on multiples of 1,000, and yet one of the most common used ones, centimeters, is about hundreds, not thousands. It's like the one that bucks the trend, but it's one of the most regularly used ones. It's like, imagine if we use like centigrams as a regular thing. It's just very odd. I should probably get burning. I imagine we're gonna... Well, maybe we're not gonna need it here in a volcano. But I think generally this game tends to, like any Kirby game, it gives you powers for a reason. Usually means they're going to have some kind of use. Let's get the checkpoint as well there. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do this game for a while as a mild thing, and in fact it is a bit of a tech test for something else I'll be doing in the future. But oh, that just yeeted it up into me. Cool. Wasn't sure what was going to happen when I pressed that button. I'll be honest. Oh shit! Fire! Oh, hot. There we go. But yeah, this is a bit of a tech test for some other stuff, because I'd wanted to do this game for a while, but one of the issues with it is not easy at all to emulate. As in, I can run this on a DS emulator fine, but it's so touchscreen heavy, like, a lot of drawing and tapping, which I think would be complete garbage to do with a mouse and keyboard. Well, with a mouse. Like, doing this, like, kind of level of stuff would just be awkward with a mouse, to say the least. But unbeknownst to me, until literally a few days ago, when I was watching a Games Done Quick run of another DS game that's on the Wii eShop, which I will be doing pretty soon with someone else. But literally until I saw that, I wasn't even aware that these DS ones on the eShop were a thing. That's the second medal there. Where's oh bloody hell. Where's the bomb that sets off? Oh, I'm going to have to go all the way along, set off a bomb, and go all the way back. It's that kind of level. That's what it is. There we go. Let's hook back around and get that medal. Oh, shit nuts. There we go. Let's grab that. There we go. But yeah, there's another couple of... Let's get the tomato too. Yes, nice. There's another couple of DS games that are on the eShop that... were games I really wanted to do, but also touchscreen heavy that... Is that coming up? That is coming up. Yeah, they're so touchscreen heavy that I knew emulating them, while technically possible, wouldn't... Like us. Oh, surprise, by the way. I'm a dirty criminal. I emulated Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time 3D because they're not really DS games. They don't need the touchscreen. They're not touchscreen heavy. So I can just play them with the controller and just click if I need to press menu stuff. But for games like this, like doing this level of stuff on the mouse and keyboard ain't going to work particularly well. And so I want to see what this process is like of actually doing it on the gamepad. So far, going pretty good. You might be able to guess from that what those games are. And frankly, there's only apparently about 30 DS games that ever actually got released on it. But I also just want to make sure I grab these before they disappear. Not that they're going to disappear anytime soon, but I think it's February, March next year is when the eShop does close. And it's like, you know, it's the classic thing of you can keep purchases, but... anything you haven't purchased, you'll never get again because it's closed. Right, I don't want to do Roller Prick again. Should we do Krakow or should we do DDDD? DDDD. Too many Ds there. Let's do DDD. If only because I hope we get to hear his theme tune, which is one of the most banging bits of music. That and Gourmet Race are Kirby's two greatest contributions to modern music. DDD is also a crucial part of my theory that... Oh, am I like racing him in a thing? DDD is one of my theories that fat characters have the best theme tunes in video games. Ah, is his music excellent? Is it? So why am I just getting food to go faster? It's a weird remix of it. Not the best. Come on. There we go. I'm at max speed, apparently. Don't feel like I'm at max speed. But yeah, no, my main bodies of evidence that I suggest, that I propose for that are King Dedede's theme, of which this is a bad remix, and, Gangplank Galleon, King K. Rool's theme, the fat alligator, well, crocodile, I guess he is, from Donkey Kong, and both of them are among the biggest bangers that Nintendo has ever produced, especially in both of their respective, Smash Bros. Versions. Though this is not a good remix of this. I don't feel like I did very well in that. But apparently I beat him. I mean, I was ahead of him, but that was a bit icky. Not... Actually, no, I would say that's probably more icky than Roller Boy or whatever it was called. Oh, look at the little retro Kirby's dancing down there. And I guess that brings us to the end of episode 2. Yellow Adventure. Yellow, I guess it's like a Greek eye. Will be next time. Let's see what we can do in medal swap. Touching costs a medal. Yes, I know that, but what do I get for my touching? These ones cost 3. Ooh, 6. Ooh, should I get one of the 6s? A 7? I mean, I've got 7. I should probably get the 7, right? Nah, fuck it. Let's get a 6. What's this? Oh, do I have to... Yep, gotta clock them all in. Tropic Line. Ooh. Options menu, you say. Settings, is it? Oh, I have a tropical line, though. Oh, very nice. Well, we'll show that off next episode. There's something to convince you to return, viewer, is if you don't come back and watch episode 3, you'll never know what the tropic line looked like, other than the fact that obviously you saw it in the options menu there. But that doesn't count. Only gameplay counts. I hope you join me next time for Yellow Canyon, or whatever it was called. Yellow Adventure. Thank you very much, and good day.